Hi everyone! Welcome back to another video with Wonderful Boys, and today we're actually in Johor Bahru, and the hotel we're checking today is
Hyatt Place, Johor Bahru, Paradigm Mall.
Yep. So this hotel, like he mentioned, is actually located right above a mall, which is Paradigm Mall, and this place is actually about 15 minutes away by car from the JB Custom.
Yeah.
So it's actually not that far. So if you take a Grab, it's actually quite near also, 15 minutes, not that far. So nearest mall, of course, is the Paradigm Mall, but around here, there's also like the Angsana and Premium Outlet Mall. It's just 15 minutes away, or the Legoland. So if you're looking for family getaway, this is actually not a bad option as well.
It's very popular for those people with family. We see lots of kids in this property. Yeah.
Especially because this is a school holiday period when we're doing this video. And just outside the mall, there's also a small store for durian. If you're a durian lover, you can actually check that out as well. Yeah. If we are going there, we may include some bureau for you. If not, then yeah. So the room category we got today is
a guest room, one king with a city view. So this room is actually pretty large. It's 31 square meters in floor size. It's very new because the hotel is actually opened in November last year, and so everything looks quite modern and clean. So basically we have a city view, but as you can see, or rather we will show you later, that there's not really much of a view there. We're also going to share with you the facilities. Well, I mean, you can see right up behind us, this is the swimming pool. And again, it's very loud because there's lots of kids over here. It's a really nice pool deck, I feel. There are lots of like seating spaces. There are like sun beds, and then you can see where we are at, which is like some table for you. You can have some food here. And there's also sheltered space over there where I believe that you can have some snacks or drinks. So there's also a fitness center which is open for 24 hours a day. It's just behind there in that particular building. I would say it's not the biggest, but it does have quite nice like floor-to-ceiling windows. So they have plenty of natural light coming in, and equipment is still very new because this whole hotel is actually pretty new as well. Alright, so there's no club lounge here, and in fact there's only they don't even have suites in this property. So we're going to show you as well the breakfast, and we're going to have it tomorrow morning. I think the breakfast is going to be quite good. We saw some reviews.
Yeah. So if you're new here and subscribe, just help us click the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and you'll be notified of your new contents out. Okay, so without further ado, shall we check the room?
Yeah.
Let's go. Welcome to the room. So this is the king bed city view, 31 square meters. The whole hotel has got 20 until 20th floor. So we're on the 17th floor. So once you come in here, this whole room is actually vinyl. So this is what you see on the floor here. It's actually quite nice lah. And on the right side here, on your left, this is where the space for you to put your luggage, and also some storage space below, and a huge mirror for you to check yourself before you go out. And right opposite, it's where the switches are, one for the toilet and one for the main living room or bedroom area, which we'll show you later on. Let's check out the toilet first. So it's a very basic toilet, just two areas. The dry area, which is here. The basin area comes with just one vanity, one basin. Toilet amenities are right below here, and also towels. And here you have a WC area and with a handout bidet. Right behind me is where the wet area is. Very basic things, just the shower amenities here lah. I don't know the brand, I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't think I can try to pronounce it because I can't. Okay, and it only comes with a handout shower. And also over here they have the foot stool for you to put your feet to wash. Also very kindly they have this, very thoughtfully they have this handout bar here as well. Okay, so this is the wet area and the dry area. Let's check out the outside. So right opposite the toilet, or where the luggage area is, this is the open concept wardrobe area. Hangers right here, you can see what is all here lah. The ironing board, safe, and hairdryer if you need. And if you're interested, the bedroom slipper they have here is actually those flimsy kind. So if you are into something more bougie or something more comfortable, thicker kind, you have to bring it yourself. Okay, so moving forward, in this whole area here is the main bedroom area. It's a squarish area and it's very spacious. Okay, so right over here on the right side, This is where you find a minibar or pantry area. You will get your coffee and tea sachets over here. The bottled water, they don't give you the small bottle kind. It's actually 1.5 liter. So if you need more, I think you can call them lah. Okay, and right below, this is where you find the mini fridge. It's empty, where you can put your stuff. And the kettle, if you need, is right over here. Okay. And this table is connected, a whole big area here, a huge table. If you need to do your work, you can do over here. I guess this is why they have a big table lah. Okay, over here they have the switches for you to plug in your laptop charger and whatnot. Over here also have the USB Type A port, 2 of them, so you don't have to use the adapter. And a huge TV, 55-inch. And right beside here, the window. This room is a king bed city view. Okay. But what we have here is actually really just rooftop or car park view. You don't really see the city, I think. Yeah. So this is the place where the mall is, the Paradigm Mall. We are right above the Paradigm Mall. Yeah. So forget about city view. Just enjoy the room. Okay. And right over here is a king size bed. And there's power points on both sides, so you don't have to fight. And switches the same. Okay. It controls the spotlight above and also the master for the whole room. Then over here you get the telephone. So once again, the switch here, the power point here, they do have the USB Type A port, so you can usually use that to charge your device. Okay, and more charging points here, more space for you to put your stuff. Okay, and right beside here, it's a couch. It's actually quite comfortable to sit here. So if you're 2-person, right, you can either, I don't know, I don't think you can put a sofa there lah. I suggest you can actually move this to the middle. You can actually sit on both sides and have a meal here. Or whatever, you know, have a drink or whatever. It's quite comfortable. And also you get to look out the window. Over here, the height, you don't see much of the city, but you do get to see skyline and all that. So I think it's quite nice. Okay, I don't know the direction. Maybe there's sunrise or sunset, I don't know. Okay, anyway, once again, this is the king bed, king room with city view, 31 square meters. And we're going to show you the breakfast as well when we go tomorrow morning.
Alright, good morning. So we're now having breakfast. This is the breakfast service at the restaurant, which is called On 7 Bistro. So this restaurant is located on the lobby level of the hotel. So actually behind us is actually where the check-in counters are. And we are actually in the outside area of the restaurant. There's a lot more seats inside, but it's very chaotic and very noisy. Lots of children, there's a lot of families. So we decided to sit somewhere a bit more conducive to relax. Alright, so it's a full buffet spread. Basically everything you take yourself, whether it's coffee or the juices, you take it yourself. And these are some of the beverages options that we have. Orange juice, freshly squeezed, and also this teh tarik. There's also a coffee machine. So the orange juice, you basically have to go there and squeeze it yourself. You basically put the oranges into the machine and then you watch it squeeze. So it's going to take some time for it to squeeze. I think it takes like what, 3 to 4 oranges, and then maybe like, I think 5 minutes for you to make one full glass of orange juice. So that's something that maybe you want to take note. There are other chilled juices that are available from the carton. And food-wise, there are actually lots of options. Let's first take a look at this plate here, which is the American breakfast, Western breakfast rather. And you can see that these are eggs done your way. We did scrambled eggs together with some sides like sausages, wedges. There's a potato ball and also grilled tomatoes. So pretty good, I would say, but the Western selections are quite limited. However, the local selections are quite extensive. And this particular plate is the roti canai, which always sells out. And you can see that it looks really good. It's like prata, but it's in a Malaysian style. It looks very crispy, and it comes with dal. Sometimes I believe that there are curry, but today is dal. And there is also a nasi lemak set. You can see in this plate, it's a DIY nasi lemak set. So you basically have this coconut rice with eggs, and then we have some peanuts, ikan bilis, and the sambal obviously. And also there's a chicken balado. And I put at the side here is a fried yellow noodles, which looks really spicy. There's lots of chili on it. There is also a porridge. I believe this is a plain porridge in this bowl here. We have also some condiments, nothing extraordinary. It's pretty simple. and a noodle station. You can basically choose what kind of condiments that you like, what kind of ingredients that you want, and the noodles that you like as well. Okay, the broth is pretty simple. I think it's chicken broth. And what else do we have? Okay, so we also do have pastries option. There's a small section that is dedicated to pastry. We've selected these few items. We have I honestly do not know what this is. It wasn't listed, but I think it's a Danish pastry with some strawberry in the middle. There's a banana cake, and I believe it's a chocolate waffle, which has been standing for quite a while, so I think that it might not be crispy anymore. And also to end off, we have a plate of fresh fruits. You can see here there's watermelon, honeydew, and papayas. So other options, non-sliced fruits are oranges, apples, if that's something that you would prefer. Of course, there's also cereals if you like, yogurts as well. So I would say it's quite good. It's not as crowded as what we see in the reviews, maybe because the breakfast is not too cheap. But yeah, this is the breakfast service here at the Hyatt Place in Johor Bahru. And we're going to dig in for breakfast, and I'll see you later when we summarize this video. Okay, so we're about to check out here from our stay at Hyatt Place Johor Bahru, and let's give a quick summary about this stay. So first of all, let's talk about the location of this hotel. You enjoyed it, do you?
I think the location it's quite good because it's just right above the mall, and the mall is not like those lousy mall. It's actually quite a nice mall. There's a lot of things around here. Yeah, so location-wise, it's quite good.
Yeah, it's about 15 minutes from the Woodlands checkpoint, so actually a bit further off, but by Grab it's maybe about 15 minutes, depends on the traffic. And this is actually a very popular hotel, and it's lots of families like to come here because we are quite close to the factory outlet and also the Legoland Malaysia or Johor Bahru. And yeah, so check-in experience was a little bit long, wasn't it?
We waited a little while, but overall it's okay lah, because the even though it's a June school holiday, there's a lot of occupancy is very high.
Yeah.
But the check-in process was quite fast individually, but even though there's a long queue.
Yeah. Okay, so we can talk about the room. Basically, all rooms are of the same size, 31 square meters. It's either you face the pool or the city. And I would say that both views are not spectacular. We had the city view, which we don't really have any view actually. But going back to the room, I think the room is pretty spacious, right?
I think the room area is a lot of space in front of the bed, so you can actually like throw up your stuff, or you can actually have activities around there. If you have kids, you can play your toys, or even have extra bed. I think they can accommodate that.
Yeah, and the room is actually fairly new. This hotel opens in
November
of 2023.
2023.
So it's really very new. Everything is still clean. And I think that maybe a slight complaint would be the bathroom, right?
It's a little bit dark, I feel.
Yeah. And yeah, that's not too much things to complain. I think it's a pretty nice room. And we can talk about the breakfast first. Let's talk a little bit about the breakfast. And they say that normally for high occupancy property, you expect like a lot of people at the hotel. But it was pretty empty. I think because they separate the room rate from the breakfast rate. So if you want to purchase a breakfast, it's about 50 ringgit per person, which is a bit steep given that there are lots of options in the mall. So because of that, the breakfast is pretty quiet, which we kind of enjoyed. And do you enjoy the breakfast?
I do like the breakfast. The one thing that I really like is freshly squeezed orange juice, because they have a machine for you to put orange and then they will squeeze out the juice. It's quite interesting. I mean, it will take a little while if it's just really a lot of people, because the whole process is not very fast. Right. But I like freshly squeezed juice. So yeah,
breakfast was really okay. I think it was above average. It's just that for the price point, it's a bit steep. And we can talk about the facilities. Briefly talk about the facilities. They have a swimming pool, a very nice pool deck. The landscaping is quite good in that location, and the pool is actually pretty spacious as well. Yeah. There's also a fitness center which is open 24 hours a day, and we only managed to have a quick look at it, and it's not that big, but it looks pretty nice because there are lots of light, natural light coming in. It's a glass to ceiling.
There's always people in the gym.
Always people in the gym, yeah. On top of that, there's also like a marketplace for you to get some snacks, some drinks, and I'm not sure how you pay. I think you paid from a QR code or something.
I also don't know.
Yeah, but basically it's right by the check-in counter. So if that's something that you like, you can grab something.
It's like a convenience store.
Convenient mart like that. The self-service, self-checkout maybe. And yeah, I think, what about service? Do you want to talk a little bit about the service?
I think the service-wise is average. It's not like fantastic, but it's not a bad service. So overall, I think it's okay, like a 3.5 out of 5 kind of thing. When you ask them about some things, right, they might not be able to answer you immediately, but they will find out for you.
Yeah, I think the service is okay for hotels in JB. The service standard is quite good. You know, they do have pre-provide ice. They put a nice packaging for you, and they were quite prompt. Given that, like I said before many times, that this is a high occupancy hotel, they came quite fast, and most of the staff are generally quite friendly. Okay, so that's all that we have for you in today's video. We hope you found it useful, and we have many more videos like this over there, right on your right hand side. So do check them out. Do subscribe to our channel as well if not already done so. If not, we will see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.